And welcome back to Jaisalmer. I hope you've been loving this to and fro movement between cities. It keeps it fresh, doesn't it? Keeps it alive. Movement, it does that, doesn't it? This is Kaushal, writer, motivational speaker and life coach, bringing to you the fourth part of our 10-part series about journaling. So remember, in the first episode that we shot at the top of Jagar Fort, I told you that if it is possible for you to keep your journal hidden away in a locker, in a safe, by all means do that. There's a reason for that. Because I want you to feel emotionally secure in expressing yourself. Otherwise, there is no point to journaling at all. If you feel that you'll be judged for your emotions, if you feel that you'll be judged for your outpourings sometimes, if you feel that you will be super analyzed for the things that you do, for how you express yourself in private, you won't be able to do that. You won't want to do that, right? But then in the last part I told you that the biggest reason that we journal is so that future generations, is so that other people following in our footsteps can learn from our experiences, can learn from our emotions, can learn from our trials and tribulations, right? I told you that, and then I tell you this. So these two things don't add up, do they? Only that they do. You see, emotions, they're beautiful. But there's a thing about emotions. They're transient. Emotions are finite. Right? Right now, what you think is the saddest thing in your life, as you move further in life, as you move on, you realize that that was just a small test that you faced. You realize that that was just a small trial that you had to face in life to be able to grow. Right? And that's the thing with emotions. How you deal with them is basically a matter of perspective. In hindsight, you will feel that you could probably have dealt with all of your emotions a lot better. But in that moment, it never comes to you, does it? Because life is movement, because emotions are transient. And so, on the question of how to handle emotions in journaling, I want to tell you that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter the state of mind you're in when you're journaling. It doesn't matter the state of mind you're in when you're writing, when you're recording your voice, on your vlogging, right? Because it's for your own self. It's for record keeping. Time and again I have felt it, and time and again a lot of great people have felt that the entries that they made into their journals in times of great distress were just a small weakness on their part, just a growing curve, right? So when it comes to expressing yourself in your journal, I want you to express unhindered. I want you to express yourself so much. I want you to express your emotions so freely that your journal becomes that safe haven for you where you can express yourself unhindered. Express yourself at the height of your emotions. Express yourself when you're balanced. Express yourself when you're down in the dumps, even if it is just one word that you write, even if you just write depressed, exclamation mark, 15/7, time 39, signed. Do that. Because when you develop an attitude of being able to express your emotions freely, of giving your emotions the importance that they need, at least in expression in a private manner, you become better in expression in the world. You begin to connect with your emotions on a level which you never thought that you could ever connect before. And that is the importance of channelizing your emotions into action. People say that writing is a form of healing, that painting is a form of healing, that recording your thoughts is a form of healing. I agree, but I disagree, because I feel that experiencing your emotions is a form of healing in itself. Whatever emotions you're feeling, I want you to express them in your diary. Express them in your journal. Express them unhindered. If you're feeling bad about somebody, if you want to call them names by all means in your journal. When you look back on those pages, when you look back on those entries, you would realize, oh my God, this guy, this is what he did, this is what happened, and this is what I thought about him. I could have handled it better, right? And on that note, I want to say bye-bye. See you in the next part. This is Kaushal signing off.